Hello, CVTA. I'm Kyle Hayes, your Government Relations Director.
And I'm Andrew Poliakoff, CVTA's Executive Director. Folks, we've got very important news to share that follows from a meeting with FMCSA earlier this week. As you know, the ELDT task force within CVTA's Board of Directors has been focused on TPR enforcement and engaging in ongoing conversations with FMCSA since the rollout of entry-level driver training. The task force was convened to address the concerns of CVTA members and the entire stakeholder community that care about safety-focused training. Task force engagement has taken shape through data-driven presentations to the administrator, recommendations to the relevant offices, and formal comments on critical federal publications. I'm pleased to report today that FMCSA has heard the concerns and recommendations of CVTA's membership and has taken them to heart. The agency informed us yesterday that they are overhauling the entire enforcement regime later this summer with robust auditing and investigation processes. As well, later this summer, the TPR website will be updated to create transparency around enforcement. CVTA members and the public will finally be able to use the TPR website to see entities that have been removed or in proposed removal status for failure to follow ELDT's requirements.
Now, these auditing and investigation strategies are going to have both proactive components and reactive components. In terms of proactive, FMCSA is going to be checking the state licensure status of every training provider that registers with the TPR, and they're going to be checking that status before they list the training provider on the TPR. They're also going to use the re-registration process to check for ELDT compliance, and that's important because every training provider on the TPR is required to re-register with the TPR every 2 years. Now, in terms of their reactive components of this strategy, they're going to be using the emergency removal authority to remove bad actors that are willfully refusing to follow the law. That's going to result in immediate removal from the TPR. And for more general complaints, they're going to utilize corrective action plans through their division offices. So training providers that can correct their actions are going to be allowed to stay on the TPR, but training providers that cannot correct their operations are going to be removed from the TPR.
FMCSA has indicated to us that they are also doing two important things to support this enforcement overhaul. They are staffing up and they are communicating with stakeholders. Importantly, FMCSA will be announcing the full details of this new enforcement overhaul at CVTA's board retreat in early August. CVTA will determine a way for members all to view this at once through a presentation. Finally, this is the result of all of the hard work of the ELDT task force, CVTA's board of directors, and members like you who have sent us important information to report to FMCSA. We must also give credit to FMCSA Administrator Robin Hutchison for prioritizing this issue, and to the Office of Safety Programs and others who designed a comprehensive, multifaceted approach. We're excited by this news, but we will trust but verify. Again, this only works if it actually removes bad actors from the TPR, and we'll continue to engage with FMCSA as they implement this strategy. But this progress shows that FMCSA has been listening to CVTA's recommendations and that our engagement with the Office of Safety Programs and others has had a tremendous impact. I'm very pleased to bring you this information today.